The first marketing principle that you have to get through your head is that a 2 to 5% conversion rate on your website is a good conversion rate. This idea of having 100% of people that come to your website buying is completely unrealistic. And for whatever reason, a lot of new brands have like this self-esteem crisis when they don't get like every single person that comes to their website to convert. But ask yourself, like, how often do you buy something online? It's not very common. And sometimes your buying temperature just isn't high enough to want to buy in that moment, even though you wanted it. Or sometimes you come across a brand that you think is cool, but it's just not for you. And the exact same thing is going to happen with your clothing brand. There's going to be people that come to your website where they're just not right for your brand. And so the reason why this is important is because in order to really capitalize on a good conversion rate of say 2 to 5%, or say it's 10%, it's like an amazing conversion rate, well, you need to drive enough volume to your website in order to become successful. And so literally what a lot of brands do is they try and get like the perfect 20 people or the perfect 30 people to their website that day. And it's just not going to work because maybe they're just not ready to buy in that moment. And so you need to cast a wider net. You need enough volume to your website, enough traffic to realistically convert 2 to 5% at a cost to you that's hopefully not too expensive where you can justify it. And this is the first of 4 other main marketing principles that I want to share with you that are absolutely crucial for you to understand. I hope you enjoy. Apparel Success is sponsored by my buds over at Design Crowd. And if designs are something that you struggle with, I really recommend that you try them out. You post a project on Design Crowd, amazing designers from all around the world are going to compete for your project. You choose the winner, then you get that design plus revisions. I've literally sold thousands of these designs on my website, and I got them all made through Design Crowd. If you're interested, head over to designcrowd.com/apparel to learn about the special offer that I have for you, or just use the discount code apparel when you post a project on Design Crowd. So I really believe deep down that every single one of these marketing principles I'm going to share with you here just keep getting better and better. So definitely stick around because I feel like if you miss these, you're missing out on some pretty key information in order to really get results in business. The second marketing principle that I want to share with you is that repeat buyers are the lifeblood of your business. And to go even deeper into this, what gives you repeat buyers is having a good product. If you look at the 4 P's of marketing, like the classic 4 P's of marketing that they teach you in business school, price, product, place, promotion. The reason why product is in there is because if your product is bad, if you have bad quality products and your customer experience is bad with your products, then you're not going to have any repeat buyers and your business is basically just going to crash. Because one of the least expensive marketing strategies you could ever run is word of mouth. And so if you have good products, they're going to not only come back and buy more products in the future, but they're also going to tell their friends about it, which is going to save you a ton of money when it comes to marketing. So literally the health of your brand, the health of all of your marketing and everything that you're doing always comes back to having a really good product and creating a customer experience where they truly feel like they're getting a win out of the products that you're selling, and they don't have any buyer's remorse, where after they buy it, they go, this is crap, I shouldn't have bought that, I'm never gonna tell anybody about this, and I'm just gonna tell all of my friends that this company sucks. That's like the worst response you can get, and it'll completely kill your business. The third marketing principle you have to get through your head is the faster you can deliver value to your audience in the content that you're creating on social media, the more likely they're going to give you the benefit of the doubt and keep watching your content or binge watch the rest of your content or purchase from you. So if you go back and watch the beginning of this video, I got right into the content. I was trying to deliver an epiphany for you and give you some insight into your business that you could immediately take and apply to your business, like literally within the first 30 seconds. And the reason why I do that is because I know that you don't want to waste your time here. You're not down to just sit around watching a YouTube video just for the sake of just chilling and watching me talk out of my ass, right? So the quicker that you can deliver value, this is also, really important when it comes to TikTok or Instagram Reels. If your clothing brand is a comedy brand, if your clothing brand is an athletic brand and it's about sports, the faster that you can deliver content where people get the reaction that you're trying to deliver, the more likely they're going to want to consume the rest of your content and want to buy your products. So if you go to my clothing brand's content, it's just funny joke right away. They read the joke and they get the laugh and they share it with their friends. And I do that because it doesn't waste any time. It's not like me on camera hey, how's it going? well, what's up? Here's a joke. It's like, no, right into it. You need to get right into it because you're competing with a lot of other people on social media. And it's so saturated online. Like, we can't even really fathom how saturated it is. And so if you ask yourself, like, you go on TikTok, you're watching videos, or you're on Instagram Reels and you're scrolling through, if a video is not delivering like right away, you're just scrolling to the next one. And you're just scrolling to the next one. And that's a content creator that was really trying, that you're basically just passing on because it just didn't deliver like right away when somebody else could be delivering right away. And so it's really important that you're efficient with the value that you're delivering and that you just keep getting more and more efficient with it and you speed up that process as much as possible. That's going to help you like crazy when it comes to getting videos to go viral and really getting your content out there for your brand. The fourth marketing principle you have to get through your head is that you have to be willing to start over every single year. Like, while you're in business, things will change and you're going to have to adapt your marketing strategy over and over again. So what this means is that you can't hold on to the very first thing that's worked for you over and over again for like 5 years. It's just not going to play out well. You have to basically assess if something stops working for you, or if you haven't figured out what's working, you have to try out a new strategy. And that's why if you go to my own clothing brand's Instagram or TikTok, it's literally me sitting in a chair right now with text above my head, just with like trending audio. I didn't use this marketing strategy for my brand like 2 years ago or even 1 year ago. It's a new strategy for me. And it's a new strategy because I tested it and it worked. And I was thinking outside of the box and I was experimenting with different ways to market my brand. And I locked into this formula that's now working for my brand. And maybe in another 6 months or in another year, things will have changed. I'll have to rethink and try out a completely new strategy to keep my brand relevant and to keep my brand out there. So it's really important that you learn to start over from scratch and completely try out new marketing strategies like every 6 months or a year if you need to. The fifth marketing principle you have to get through your head is that going against conventional marketing strategies is your best path forward. If you look left and right, and every single other brand in your space is doing the same thing as you, you're just going to blend in. And you're really not going to stand out as much as you need in order to get that market share that you're after. As weird as it seems and as scary as it is, going against the grain and doing something completely different and just separating from your competitors and being a completely new thing is likely going to get you the best results. And this really goes back to the concept that Seth Godin came out with, purple cow. You know, if you look into a field of cows and there's 100 cows, you wouldn't notice any particular cow, but if one of them was painted bright purple, all of your attention would go to that one cow that stands out, and your brand needs to be like that cow. So this is something that I've done within my own brand. There's a million other brands in Canada here that are really going after the Canadian audience, and with my brand, I've stood out by having a ridiculous brand name that's based on our slang here in Canada. All of the content that I post on social media is like humorous comedy that's really like pushing the boundaries of things. All of our clothing is like these ridiculous Canadian sayings that no other brands are putting on their clothing because they're just generic, regular brands. And so when you're pushing it like that and you're being different, that's where you're going to get the most amount of attention, and that's where you're really going to be able to connect with people on that like deep, unique identity level. You got to get those marketing principles right through your head. If you like this video, hit the like button for me. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.